What's up, Playboy Radio? It's your girl, Anna Montana, and you're listening to Up in the AM, powered by Dash Radio. I'm here with my co-host, Ace.
What up? And we got the dopest fucking female MC in the motherfucking game. She goes by the name of, you do the honors. Tell them what your name is.
Lil Debbie.
What's up, Lil Debbie?
Hey. That's the meme. That's me. I'm like, who gonna stop me?
Superhero type shit.
For real.
So Deb, what's poppin', man?
What's going on? What's going on for 2017? What you got going on?
Well, I'm right now just rolling a fucking joint, but
not in this moment. We mean
not in this moment. But for
on.
2017, I have a tour coming soon. Actually, starting in March.
March? Okay, so it's like 2 months away. That's exciting. Where are you going?
It's 42 dates.
Crazy.
So I don't really...
That's huge.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
huge.
really know. I'm like, aren't there like 52 states? But I'm like, so I'm basically hitting most of America. And
except Hawaii and Alaska, nobody goes there. If you go there, you're like super popular. I realize there are like A-list.
Right, I never really hear anyone going to Hawaii.
YG's
like
never even been to fucking Hawaii. Like,
or Alaska. I've never heard of a rapper being like hitting these Alaska shows.
bro, Lil Wayne hitting these Alaska shows. Yo, I got my Alaska tour run starting next week. Pull up.
It's actually dark 6 months out of the year in Alaska.
Yeah, I would
That's
literally
scary,
kill
right?
myself.
Yeah, I think it's like the highest suicide rate or something.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah.
Because imagine.
And I'm just like,
Washington.
I'd kill myself. Like that.
And it's like, don't you got to pull up on boats and shit like between there and Hawaii? Because like they're separated like by a lot of different like little islands that make up their cities. Mm-hmm. So it's like to go there, you have to be able to bring out like almost like what used to be a whole country. Because like I feel like Alaska used to be its own country before America acquired it.
Though.
It was like a part of Antarctica or some shit. Like whatever government they have there, they owned Alaska at one point. We just came and took it.
So it's safe to say you won't be going there.
No, yeah, exactly. But I do have 42 date tour. I come back and then I head out to Europe where I'll be doing a tour with these DJs called Yellow Claw.
Okay.
And they have their own label called Barong Family.
Yo, tell like us about that, because I keep on seeing you post them, and I'm not familiar with what they're doing. But like,
is it EDM music? Is it like EDM or?
I don't know if I want to call it EDM.
Sure.
I don't know. You know, DJs like with DJs when you record with them, they'll give you a beat that they're not even going to use.
Okay.
Because their tempos are sometimes too crazy for rappers to be able to, you know, it's just too much.
They'll have your voice sounding all out of pocket because you're trying to like rap fast and high pitch.
Yeah. So they have to give you. But these are two DJs, a group, Yellow Claw, and they're from Amsterdam. And they recently just started really getting popping. And you know, I fuck with my DJs. You know, I fuck with DJ Snake and you know, people like that. So I decided for my personal brand and Lil Debbie that I wanted to start doing more music with DJs.
Well, they're the
that's a move,
curators too.
right? And that's definitely a move.
Yeah, you know, like the trap music's dope. I'm all for. I listen to that type of shit, but it's like, how long can I talk about, you know, trap music? Or like, well, you know what I'm saying? How
niggas
long?
ain't making money like that neither, though. Let's be real. Like rapper money is nothing compared to EDM money, bro. That's the sound of the world.
I say it all the time. People need to switch over because they're making money.
I'm sure if you looked at Rocky's biggest record, it's probably Wild for the Night.
Wait, what? Really?
If you looked at A$AP Rocky's biggest record, it's probably Wild for the Night. I'm willing to bet. No?
Am I gonna get in trouble?
No, why? Someone's saying
Somebody in a pink hoodie is trying to regulate on me, and I'm not really feeling the pink hoodie.
Oh shit!
She's like, no, I'm not listening to you. Did he just say to go downstairs?
Maybe we should put the joint out temporarily, just until somebody comes up. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'll holla at Ski like, look, bro, you know me.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Like,
what
right
you thought
over
was gonna
there.
happen?
Who's about to be coming up in here? The feds? Nah.
Right.
Right, they could all smell.
No, but when you bring
that's
when you bring
crazy.
Debbie around, she's getting smoked on anyway.
When you bring me over, I literally get in trouble all the fucking time for smoking weed.
How much weed do you smoke a day?
Yeah, like how
Easily an eighth. But an
Really?
eighth
That's
is like
it? I feel
an
like you
eighth.
smoke more.
That's no, at least I smoke an eighth. I'm usually smoking like a quarter a day, maybe a little more, but
What?
like
That's a lot.
Yeah, that sounds
well,
about
an eighth
sleeping
is
all
like
day.
3 or 4 joints. You know what I'm saying? It's like I smoke 3 and 4 joints in an hour.
We smoked 2 joints last week, Debbie, and I literally blacked out.
No, you
When you
didn't.
left, I passed out.
What, after the restaurant that day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You were done.
Yeah,
He was
it
like,
a
yeah,
wrap.
let's smoke. Like he smokes.
Yeah, he's
I'm like, all right.
He's always like saying he wants to smoke, and when he
Yo,
smokes, he's
you
just
know,
mad quiet.
you know what
I'm
it
like,
is? It's just that I be trying. It's like around me. We're in the business. It's not even about the business no more. Just like everybody who's anybody smokes. It's like I almost don't trust people who aren't willing
don't
to at least smoke.
right.
Yeah.
I feel uncool that I don't smoke. I'm at
Yeah.
this point in my life, like I feel like the loser that I don't
Yeah.
smoke. I'm like, everyone's smoking around me. I just can't. But it's not because I don't want to. I would love to. I just get paranoid.
You don't, and you
which
probably
is
don't do
weird.
shit when
No,
you're
I
high.
get I still get paranoid when it depends what weed I'm smoking, but
Right.
I will get paranoid. I don't feel
Right.
like those type of feelings ever, no matter how
Really?
long you smoke weed, whether it's like 10 years or 2 years, sometimes I hit a blunt and I get high right away.
Right. So it just
Whether I
depends.
smoke weed all day long or not, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it just fucking depends.
Yeah.
So I feel you. Sometimes there's weed that I smoke and I'm like, yo, this shit got me fucking.
Right, you're thinking way
paranoid.
too
Yeah,
much, right?
like-
That's my problem. Like you said, it's sometimes, but most of the time, that's what happens to me is I
Right.
get paranoid, and I'm like, I don't like this feeling. I
Yeah.
don't want to feel like this.
It's weird. I don't get paranoid. I just don't do shit. I won't go to the gym. I won't fucking send emails.
I can't work out high.
I won't
feel
shower.
you.
I won't do anything if
I'll
I'm
have an
high.
anxiety attack if I work out high.
Do you enjoy high sex?
No,
No?
I don't get high and have sex. I mean, well, like you
You're
know,
high all the
if
time. I feel like you might have ended up having sex.
yeah,
with
but
Howard.
like, yeah, but I'm not somebody that's like, let's get high and then have sex because like I get cotton mouth, I get tired.
Yes.
I'd be like, I don't feel like getting on top right now.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
you're an
Lay
adult,
here.
and I feel like as adults we shouldn't have to be like, yo, you know what we should do? Get drunk and fuck.
Yeah,
Or like-
exactly.
It's like, you
no,
know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
like getting high to have sex, but like,
But like if the dick happens to pop up and you're high, then like you
then
might could maybe take
but
it.
I think too much about it. I'd be tired. I'd be lazy. I'd be getting cotton mouth. Like, who can suck dick with cotton mouth? I
That's
don't
the
know.
worst
I can't.
feeling.
I'm just saying.
Fortunately for me, I've never had to suck dick with cotton mouth. So.
But have you
not
ever
fun.
gotten head from a bitch with cotton mouth?
Yeah, like
that
could
shit
you
was
tell
probably
That
the
bitch had to
whole
keep
time?
sucking. That's what we heard got at that point. I didn't make her smoke.
like I'm like, did it
You
feel
just
like
have to make it hit,
sandpaper?
like the back
You
of
got
your
one
throat.
job now, bitch.
It makes some spit
Well,
come out.
on. Well, nobody told you to hit that joint. I didn't smoke it most. I'm sure. Like I can tell you this. I've never until I even got to LA, right? Because like my girl smokes, but like I'll smoke with her. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
she
why
does
not?
be smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like in my past, I never pulled
No,
up on
for
bitches
quote-
who smoked.
To quote you, you literally told me, "That's my bitch forever. We do drugs together."
Yeah. we
and I was
absolutely
like,
do.
okay. I feel it though. I
Yo.
feel you, but I was like, right on.
Everybody got their thing. Everybody got their thing. Like I don't smoke weed, so it's like, and drugs are bad, by the way, because like we're not allowed to promote drugs.
Yeah.
yeah,
No
drugs are
drugs.
very bad. Don't, do those.
drugs,
All
but,
bad.
but like
Not the
anything
move.
could be a drug, right? Sex could be a drug. Like too much of anything that's
Is a
abused
drug, yeah, it's
So,
addictive.
right? So yeah, I do drugs with my girl, and it's like it's just like that's my thing because it's like I don't smoke weed because like when I smoke weed I won't do anything. I won't even fuck my girl from high.
You know what I have to learn? I had to learn this. There was an age and a time where I was like, yo, if I want to be successful and smoke weed, I'm going to have to just smoke weed and learn how to go through my day being high.
Right.
After I learned how to do that, it was like over. I was like, oh, I can be
who I want to be.
yeah, I can do what I want to do. No, but it's, you just got to learn, like, photo shoots. I don't smoke throughout my whole photo shoot.
Right.
Like I'll smoke at the very end or the last look because I get a fucking lazy eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you really get a lazy eye
yeah,
when
I
you
got
get
I got
high?
an eye that gets lazy. Yeah. Hell
What,
yeah.
when you smoke?
When I smoke,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's
And
like,
in
that's
general,
that's like
I'm
a
a little
superhero effect.
I'm like a little tilted, but I don't think anyone's face is perfect. But it gets lazy.
Right.
But
So
Debbie,
you
you
can see
don't
the
you
difference.
you hate men, so I feel like that's a good quality when you going
You
on
hate
tour.
men?
It's just like when you get off stage because you smoke through your whole performances. When you get off stage, that lazy eye kick in, you ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to talk to you on the show. It's like like what did Mystique do? Mystique was able to like be other people from like X-Men or whatever she was.
I think so.
She was able to,
I'm
like,
not really
morph.
into that type of shit.
You're like you're like the Debbie like effect is like that eye starts to drift. It's like nigga, you sure you want these issues over here?
Right. Wait, so hate men? You don't hate men? You're like,
Debbie,
or are you
hates
at
No,
a
I
point
don't
right now where
hate
you're like,
men.
over
I don't
them?
hate men. I'm at an age where
I hate boys.
I'm at an age where I'm not enjoying the company of a man.
Okay.
What does that
How
even-
about a woman?
Ooh.
I've dated women before, and I'm I'm in the mode where I'd like to spend more time with women in a friendly setting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not
like looking for a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a girlfriend.
Okay.
I've tried dating women, and it's honestly not naturally in me, and I don't naturally find myself being able to be in a relationship with a woman.
Okay.
You're so cute and like petite and shit, but like I feel like your relationship with a woman is all like passion and sensuality and
I love my girlfriends. Like my girl,
like,
I don't
you
have
fuck
hella
bitches.
girlfriends.
You don't fuck bitches.
No,
You're
I
not
don't
that
fuck
girl.
bitches.
You
No, you're right.
I feel
Like, you
there's
get into a
candles
relationship
lit,
with
there's
them.
incense
Yeah,
in the room. You like, you know, you might have like LED light, like a red LED light in there just for like
Shut
the
up,
vibes.
I'm dead.
Like I feel like that's how you have sex in general. Even though you're
Like
music,
set in the
all set
mood.
up.
I'm aesthetic Debbie. Let me get the aesthetics right.
100%. Like you smoke like in that moment before sex. It's like you smoke cones, you smoke blunts. Now before sex, Debbie smokes doobies. Like you smoke a doobie. You know what I mean? Everything.
No, I
for you is
feel like
aesthetic.
in general, like I'm just if I really like you and I really care about you, I like giving and I like making people happy. But that's what you like to do when you like somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
course.
it's like all of my I'm not in any relationships with like that with men or
Right.
women right now. I'm really in a place where I'm just trying to enjoy my time. And I know a lot of women that struggle and go back and forth with men or like fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like I see it all. And it's just like, honestly, like I always tell women this, like if you are not enjoying this person's time, what the fuck
Right.
is the point?
Right. If they're giving you headaches and
If you're
always stressed
arguing
out,
every day,
right.
you stressed out. Oh, what if he gets mad that I'm here doing this? Why? Why would you be with somebody where you got to explain yourself?
Well,
like
you can
that?
only fuck
Yeah,
for so many
that's true.
hours in a day. So like you have to actually enjoy being around the person.
Yeah,
Cause
exactly.
like we were talking about it. Me and Aaron were talking about it on the last show. Sex is typically like 50% of a relationship. Like girls.
Sometimes it's like 75%.
Way more,
of
yeah.
it.
Because I've heard girls. I've never heard a girl be like, "Well, you know, like he's a really good guy, and like he's so sweet, and he's doing everything right. I mean, his dick's whack, but like, you know, I'm gonna stick it out." But I've heard bitches be like, "Yo, that nigga's a piece of shit. He ain't worth shit, but that nigga got that bomb dick."
Yeah, he got that dick, bitch. You be like, oh, damn. I don't know if it's still worth the headache, honestly.
It's not, there's a lot of people out there that know what to do, you know? So it's never worth it.
Exactly.
Like,
no, but
seriously,
for
it's
real.
never that
And you reach a
serious.
certain age where you're like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. I don't want to explain myself.
Right.
I feel you.
And I'm in
I
a
feel it.
position where it could get weird. You know, like people slide in my DMs, but it ain't even like that. And even, you know what I'm saying? Like I work with men. I have to deal with men. Men ask me if we can work together, and I can't be with anybody that would see that as a threat.
Of course. And do you
Yeah, because
fuck?
it's work. It's work.
Right.
And do I fuck what?
No, I was, no.
And do you fuck?
Your head's in the gutter because I swear to God, we'll get to the fucking, but I wasn't even going to talk about that. What I was going to say was, do you feel like a lot of the men you've dated, like they have an issue with you being, you know, a celebrity in a female rapper, with like all everything
Yeah, do they
that
get
comes
jealous?
No,
Would we working with
I
other
think
men?
the last time I was in a relationship, a real relationship, was probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and he was a rapper.
Okay.
You don't
So
want
he got-
to put him out.
He's from New York. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Well, we're from Boston.
Reggie P. Reggie P. That was the last
okay.
relationship I had
Okay.
was with him, and it you know what? I just can't date rappers.
Well, you're also more popping than him. I never heard of that nigga before.
Oh, okay.
So it's tough. It's tough. Like it's almost like if you're the girl
he
coming
got
home with.
jealous?
Oh no! When it
20
was at
racks
the
a
end,
month.
when we would when we broke up, it was literally like going back and forth. We're like, my music's more dope than yours.
my God,
My beats
that's
are better than yours.
hilarious.
Bitch, your flow is whack. You don't even got a flow. You know what I'm saying? It like got to that.
Your
That was
punchlines
the
is weak,
breakup.
nigga. Your shit used to be way more
I'm
creative.
booking more
How-
shows than you. I'm bringing home this much a month. No.
That delivery's about as
It-
good as your dick, nigga. Weak. It's all weak.
You know, but since I'm so controlling, what I always look for in a man is somebody who's more controlling than me.
But that's a fight though, because
I
no
like
nigga can
that.
control
I
your
want
ass.
somebody to come be like, I'm taking you to where, like, we're going out, I'm picking you up, and we're going to this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Not what restaurant do you want to eat at?
Yeah, like you have a really
I
strong
don't want to
personality.
choose because I choose everything in my life. Everything in my life is a choice. So you better know where you're going to take me. You better pick me up on motherfucking time. And
What's
that's
your
it.
sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, dope. Your birthday's coming up. Okay.
When-
You seem like a Gemini or something. Very like to the
No.
point.
Like hot and cold,
Yeah,
happy
right,
and evil.
I'm like, it's cool, but not sucks.
So how long were you dating him for?
I don't know, like 6 months.
Okay.
Not anything long.
Oh,
Right.
that was a super rapper relationship.
Yeah.
That was a
This isn't
Hollywood
gonna
relationship, even though it wasn't Hollywood.
But I haven't really dated anybody outside of that. I have never dated like a producer for music or anything like that. But I just feel like I don't want to do that because I want somebody that can introduce something new in my life.
Right.
Exactly. I feel you. Would you date like an athlete or anyone?
If I could find an athlete that that smokes weed, I think that's what I want to say.
They all smoke weed.
They do.
Yeah,
Low key, they
they
really
all
do.
smoke
I don't know. I honestly just don't feel like I'm like the athlete's type.
You're too jealous for that.
No, not even. Like, whoa.
What?
One,
I know.
women are just jealous in
He kills
general.
me
Women
with
are
that
all
one.
jealous, yeah.
He always
Women are
kills me
crazy
with that.
jealous. I'm
And it's
fucking
not
so
even
sick
that
of
we're
shit.
jealous, it's that men give off hints that they're fucking up.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel attacked right now because y'all both look at me. when y'all
Just
say
looking
that.
straight
Called
at
me
you.
a man hater at the beginning of the like show. Like,
She
you didn't
hates
even.
men. I'm like, wait, she hates them?
Yeah, you're like, so you're gay. And I'm
Right.
like, no.
Well, Debbie, what was the last time you got dick? Because, I mean, we're here. We're here.
As she
right?
sips her tea.
Yeah, literally. She's sipping her tea.
Like, I have to think about
I mean,
this.
it's been
a little minute.
It's been a minute, but
No, stop. But what's like a minute? Like a month, like 3 months, like 8 months,
A year.
2
like
weeks.
a year.
Oh,
What? A
But-
year?
wait. I want you to say that again. When was the last time
Kudos to
that
you,
you had
girl.
sex?
It's been a really long time.
Fuck, man. A year for real?
Yeah.
Like ballpark?
It
for
probably
real?
hasn't been like a whole fucking year,
Like
but
8
it's
months?
like it's been a long time. But the thing is that I'm so high all the time that sometimes I don't even care about getting wet. Like, does that sound crazy?
Does the pussy still get wet?
Yeah,
What?
but it's
Of course.
I don't know. I feel like you get cotton mouth. Maybe you get pussy
This is
mouth.
the
Cotton
fucking
pussy. I don't know.
fountain of youth over here, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but
You look like one of those squirter type females.
no.
She doesn't
Men
look
want to
she could
know.
squirt.
Men want to know.
Can you squirt?
No, I actually can't. I've seen it and it looks like really crazy.
It's awesome, dude.
It does.
It's so tight.
It's a good time. It could get messy though.
Yeah, like it. Well, yeah. I mean, like, because especially it's like it's coming from the body, so everything that comes from the body is warm. But then, like 5 minutes later, it's just icy cold. You're just
weird.
laying in a wet bed.
Ugh,
It's
but
fucking
that's disgusting. That
Yeah, it's
sounds gross.
No,
Sounds
it's
like
awesome,
mucus.
though. Well, it's I think it's awesome because it's almost like a level of like achievement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, though. First of all, most squirters they can just keep on squirting.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't
It's
stop.
like, where is
Look at the guy
what-
who just walked in. He's like, yo, my type of
Yeah,
conversation.
right. What are you talking about over here?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. It's really intimidating when you watch
awesome.
someone do it because you're like, what have I been doing my whole life? How do you know if you could do this or not? Like,
No,
is
every
it-
woman can do
Every
it.
woman can squirt.
So
It's
it's
just
just
like
like
when you're-
finding a trigger.
You got to get the dick that hooks.
No, but it's also
Okay,
when you're coming.
that sounds crazy.
That's what a bitch told me.
Oh, it's in your mind. Yeah, it is. But also when you're coming, you have to like instead of I don't know when you come if you like hold it in, you're supposed to push out. That's
Right.
what you're supposed to do. I
Correct.
never knew that. I used to
Correct.
hold it in when I came.
Correct.
I would just like hold it in like okay I'm coming. But when you push like
I
literally
think
push out.
I don't think I'm pushing out.
That's what it is.
when
You're
I'm-
supposed to push
You're
out.
scared to pee.
And that's how the
You're
because you
scared
might
to
feel like
pee.
you're gonna pee, but it's not that. It's you're
Exactly.
gonna squirt.
Exactly.
That's what's crazy.
Yo, I've
I
never
learned
heard
from
a girl
porn
break that
star.
down
Yeah.
before.
I learned this from a porn star. Like I have a few porn star friends in Miami, and I literally had to learn how to. I didn't think I could squirt, but she taught me. She's like,
One
you
day,
literally
and
have to
it's just
teach
she's like, come
yourself.
on, then you can do it.
I have to do it.
That's how you
There was
learn
a
how
round
to
of
do things.
applause
You got to
afterwards.
learn.
Right.
You know?
You're gonna so I taught myself
Trial
how
and
to.
error.
Well, there was a girl from my past I used to fuck when it was crazy because like I remember specifically the day that we were at her crib. You know how you can just tell and like if there's ever been any type of like chemistry that you've been building up with someone, you could tell the moment that it's gonna actually happen. Like you just know. So like we're sitting there and like, you know, it's going there and shit, and she like, yo, we have to lay down towels. I'm like, it ain't that bad. She's like, no,
boy.
seriously, we need to get
she's
like
one
a
of
lot.
those squirters.
I was like, I'll get you towels. She's like, nah, like 2 or 3, 4 or 5.
Why would you want that in your life?
It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, she
'cause I
had to
feel
stay
like
home and
they
sleep
did
in her bed.
something.
I didn't sleep over there. That shit was cold.
Shit was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing.
I'm like, you see my face? I'm like,
Yo, the moment she was touched, it was like you can literally see like secretion running down her clitoris. It was nuts.
Secretion,
yeah.
You went all the way there.
I'm not squirting. It doesn't even sound like I would like it.
You know, the whole squirting thing, not for me. Not
for me. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Don't.
You're what white people call a gusher.
Gusher. Ew.
Really?
I heard that in college. They were like, "Oh, are you a squirter or a gusher?" I was like, it was like lacrosse guys. I'm like, is this real life conversation y'all have with females? Like, are you a squirter or a gusher? You know what I mean?
Gusher sounds disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Squirter sounds cool. Like, I don't know what that even means right now. Gusher.
No, it sounds gross, but there are guys who are listening right now who know.
Yeah, they're into that. They're into that.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Right, enough of squirting.
Yeah, I'm like just leaving that alone.
So
I'm
you're
like,
from the Bay?
Yeah. From the Bay, born and raised. I was born in Oakland. I lived throughout the Bay for a really long time. I lived in Albany, California, which is a town that is right in between El Cerrito and Berkeley.
No doubt.
So we're right on the waterfront.
Nice.
Yeah. There's like multiple cities in the East Bay that are right on the waterfront. People just hear Oakland and think that's all there is to the East Bay, and that's not completely true.
Well, Oakland's right over the bridge from San Fran.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes, over that.
Yeah, you can literally get from one side of the bay to the next in 10 minutes if there's no traffic. You know what I'm saying? But born in Oakland, lived in Albany, lived in Richmond, lived in Berkeley.
Shit. So you was everywhere over there.
Yeah.
Where did you go to high school and stuff?
I started off high school at a Catholic school.
Really? Me too. I went to Catholic school.
Tried to find a girl.
You all with a shirt that says sinners.
Yeah, no.
What does it say?
I was so pissed. I was so pissed. This is never good. You know, you're 13, 14, and your mother's like making your decisions still in life for you.
Right.
You know, they still don't understand. Like, well, maybe we should just let her go with what she needs or wants. But so she's like, you're going to Catholic school. That didn't work. I ended up having to leave like during half of the freshman year.
Right.
Why were you acting up?
Yeah, I was just at that time. You know, I'm from the Bay. I was raised in the hyphy movement. You know what I'm saying? It's Ghost Ride the Whip, hyphy girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to
explain
explain it, but it's like I was very hyphy. This is a Catholic school in Marin, which is one of the richest areas in California. It's actually one of the richest counties. And I was the girl that had to wake up 3 hours before school and come across the Richmond Bridge. You know what I'm saying? The only girl like in this school that
Richmond's the hood, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all the hood. You know, there's places everywhere. But so I was that girl, and I was just still in a space where I didn't give a fuck about school. I didn't see what the point of my education was, and I was just turning up on bitches. And so in Marin at Catholic school, they're not having none of that. They're like, you got to go back across the bridge, bitch.
Wait, so you were 13 popping off?
Yeah,
with your little skirt on and like
I was probably wearing khaki trousers. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck if I know. Like,
and I know your ass was little as fuck when you were like 13, because like you're little now.
I'm little. Yeah. I was little. I'm like still the same size. I probably not have grown since I was
literally like the phrase that you.
I haven't grown literally for probably since sophomore year. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I went to public school, but I went to public school in Albany because that's where my mother lives.
Right.
So I went to school with Lil B.
Ooh,
I went to school with like the NHT boys, you know what I'm saying? Like people like that from the Bay. And
so that was more your style. Like you felt like you belonged there.
Yeah, it was a public school. I mean, I ended up like failing out of public school and having to go to continuation school, which was
I don't even know what that is.
That's a continuation. That's like you need help in life. We're helping you get through this. Like,
we're trying to continue you living so that you don't lose everything.
So I graduated with a GED.
Okay.
Which I don't recommend from people.
Listen. You sound like every girl from like where we from.
Right. Like seriously, I don't know how I did.
I don't recommend it. You know what I'm saying?
This one over here, y'all have a very similar story, bro.
Seriously.
I didn't start appreciating learning things until like a couple of years ago when I felt like I wanted to start learning personally.
Right.
And that's when I was like, you know, I could have done school a whole different way. And
right, but when you feel the pressure from your parents on you, like you don't want to do that. You got to be ready for it.
And kids are fucking mean in high school and middle school. And like in school in general, when you're under 18 until you hit college, kids are fucking horrible. They say dumb shit. You got to like,
Y'all fathers gotta stop beating y'all motherfucking kids, man.
Like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta start beating y'all
There
kids.
was just a 15-year-old kid. I don't know if you guys seen it on Instagram or whatever, Twitter. He just opened fire on a whole class, shot himself.
He was white.
No, I don't know what he was, but it was crazy. I'm just
I mean,
are
come
you
on.
kidding me? Like
That's white people shit.
crazy.
Niggas don't do that. Niggas don't do
And then
that.
I think it's worse because like you have to think like back when we were
Sorry, white people. We
in
love
high
you,
school
brother.
and in school like that, we had MySpace and shit, but we
Yeah.
didn't have
social media like how it is
social
now.
media like we have
Imagine
now. The
in high
pressure
school
is
if
probably
Instagram.
so.
Oh my god, if you don't have the right followers, if no
Girls
you know,
are
oh my
looking at
God.
Kylie, beautiful ass Kylie.
Right.
Like, why don't I look like that?
Right.
Well, one, you're 18 and you aren't paying for anything to be done, but you can
Exactly.
eventually if you want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is, she's beautiful. Like, you could do that. But it scares me because I'm like, do girls at 16 think that this is what they're supposed to look like?
Absolutely.
Because, like,
have you seen Instagram? I see little girls not even 18. I'm talking like 14, 13 on that Musical.ly app. Have you ever you know
Oh,
the
yeah,
Musical.ly
shit.
yeah, I
app?
know
And
that
they're
app.
on there doing their little like, you know that little dance they be doing. I'm like, what the
That little dance thing.
you know that dance I'm talking about with their hips. And I'm
doing,
like,
this little-
they'll have
this
like,
little-
right,
Yeah.
that little thing. And they'll have like 300,000 followers and they're like 15 years old. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
This is crazy.
I hope I never have a girl.
I know, me either, but I
I'm
know
gonna
I
be whooping
am.
her ass.
Speaking of dancing, Debbie, you've been online clapping your little tight little fat ass and your little frame lately.
Yeah.
But we
You
gonna
be
talk.
twerking your cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little ass back there.
Debbie can twerk, yo. She be throwing that thing. You check. You know, I be paying attention to the video.
I know. Every time I drop a video with my ass out, all of my guy friends hit me up like, yo.
with like the eye emojis and shit.
Hey, what's good?
But it's like they don't expect it out of me because I honestly wear baggy clothes all the
Right.
time. Like usually I'm wearing baggy clothes. You can't tell what my frame looks like. I'm
Right.
a little bitch.
Right.
But like
But that's sexy though, because when they see it, they're like, "Oh
It's
shit!"
more
yeah,
appreciated.
you know, they're
Right.
like, oh
Exactly.
shit. But you know, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out in the titty area. I'm a low A, and I always think about it. I'm like,
disagree.
yo, would I ever get titties? Should I get titties?
I
thought
love small
about it.
titties. I think they're so cute.
Yeah.
They look
I
dope.
honestly
Yeah.
have had small titties for so long, I wouldn't know what to do with big titties.
Well, you're also really, really, really small. It wouldn't
Wait,
even
how
fit
tall
your
are you?
frame.
I'm like 5'3", 5'4". I'm like Av.
Yeah, you actually
average.
are.
I'm an average ass bitch.
You're just you're just mad petite, so I think that's
Yeah, she's petite.
that's the difference. It just doesn't. You don't seem like you're that tall, you know. But you're actually really fucking normal. You are average basic, not
Yeah.
basic, but
She's
you
not
are.
basic at all, but height wise, I see what
Yo,
you're saying.
so the project's called Debbie. We're gonna take a little break. Debbie, what record can we play? What record do you want the people to hear off the project?
Yes.
Off of Debbie. Let's see. Well, since we've been talking about sex,
Because we're gonna come.
Yeah,
in,
let's do something.
we're gonna take a break and come right back into the music. But we gotta give them one of them. We gotta give them the one time.
let's do either Tell Me or Turn 'Em Out.
Turn them out.
I
That
like
one sounds
turn
like
'em
fun.
Yeah, let's do
I
Turn 'Em
like
Out.
that. That sounds like a good time.
Playboy Radio, you're back listening to Up in the AM with Anna Montana. We
What's
got
up?
the homegirl Lil Debbie in here. And you just heard the record Turn 'Em Out off her self-entitled Project Debbie.
I'm also working on a new album this year.
Oh my God, you
Are
fucking
you?
rappers, bro. You guys put a project out and you
there-
don't even let nobody get attached to it.
I know.
I hate
Just
it.
Keep it moving though, because are you really hard critic on yourself? You
Yeah.
always feel like you can do better. You want to do more.
I don't know if the feeling is I can always do better, but I'm a hard critic on myself. But my management team's really good, so they don't even even if they hear me self-doubt, they're like, no,
Shout
no,
out to
no, no, no,
Danny.
none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They're like,
right.
this is hard. And I'm like, okay, cool. But it's hard putting out a
You
project.
got a good manager. I love your manager. Danny's my guy.
Yeah, my management team is
I
dope.
fuck with him. He's hella.
My
he's hella
manager
dope.
is very
Is he from LA?
Yeah, he's from LA.
Okay, cool.
So, and he's a hard ass, which is good. So.
Yeah, it's weird because he doesn't seem like one. Like
He's a really nice guy.
I hear a lot of stories about Dady turning up and popping off on motherfuckers.
real?
Yeah, but he's like a short dude, quiet, actually relatively quiet, especially if you don't know him. Like, he not the type to just come up in a room and start talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, her career has been great. How long has he been managing you?
We've been working maybe 4 years now.
Yeah, so
We made a
that's
lot of
dope.
money together.
That's
He's,
dope. I
he's
love
really
he
that.
holds
dope.
it down for you too. He really looks out for you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I told
yeah.
you that me and him I've had some things come across, and I've talked to Danny about it. And every time we're on a call or we've spoken about anything, he really has your best
I've
interest
been
at heart.
really, really blessed with meeting my manager, and I've gone a long way with it. And
Has he been your manager your whole entire career?
no, I have been managed by at least 2 other people, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
people
hard to
act
find the
like
perfect
managers
one.
aren't managers. Like,
Right.
there's like a whole bunch of shit that's happened. But he's my 3rd manager.
Right.
Okay.
And we've worked a very long time together, and he's dope. That's all there is
Yeah,
to it.
nah,
I
he
don't
is.
know.
Yo, speaking of, so you have a guy manager, and like your music, you always talking about pussy and like just ratchetism. I mean, you talk about a lot of other shit, but let's be
Yeah.
real. People know
Power
that
the
be-
pussy.
Power to
Yes.
the, and you empower
I
that
love
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, how is it when you're out like on the road or you're at shows? Like, how does Danny take it with all these dudes who are thirst and who buy into all those lyrics and you know, obviously you're very attractive, so.
Well, you just gotta kill him with kindness. You have to be nice.
Right. There's your
He's
support.
not nice
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to be nice. I have to be
Correct.
nice. But
He's
he'll
supposed to
be
be the
like,
bad guy.
hey, bro, don't do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or he'll be like, hey, don't think you're slick. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, shit like that.
Try to take pictures of your ass and shit like when you're walking by, dumb
Or
shit
like
like
people
that.
try to kiss me or kiss me on my shoulder, or will like do weird shit
Kiss
like
you in
that.
the mouth? Like they
Well,
got
they'll
that
like
close?
they'll like try to kiss me on the cheek, and it's
Right.
kind of just like, I don't like being touched in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We know.
So it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do weird shit, but I haven't gotten anybody too weird, thankfully. So
Do you have more of a male supporting fan base or females?
So this is interesting. Statistically, I have, literally number-wise, I have more male fans.
They're gay.
Really?
What is it?
They're gay.
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think it's a
Right.
little bit of everything. I mean, I look good.
Of course.
Of course.
And, and
Wow,
I
that's
do
so
have
I thought it was
dope
gonna be more
music.
females. I thought it was gonna be more females.
I think
Just
it's,
'cause they're
I'm very
homegirl power.
sassy. I'm very opinionated, and like my opinion is my opinion. I say outlandish ass shit.
It's a really interesting point because I never really looked at that far with introspect. Is like how you talk is actually gonna be a reflection of who's listening. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like when you said like you're sassy, I think that's why you have a lot of young female fans too, because like they kind of idolize you. Like they be dressed. I've been to your shows. They be dressing like you. They be
As
trying
much
to
as
do their
this,
rings
yo,
in their
as much
eyes
as
like
this
you.
shit is about music and making music, as much as I love music,
Yeah.
my overall thing is, look, I started rapping in spite, because I wanted to shit on somebody who thought they could do it better than me.
Word.
So that's what I
you.
did.
He'll remain nameless, right? Which is where he's at now, anyways.
Who?
The nigga's nameless now, right?
Or was it a girl?
It was a girl.
Oh,
it
it
was
was
a
Chad.
girl,
It was
Okay.
a girl.
Okay.
And I was outed, and like I was like, fuck it. Like, you think you could do it? Like, I could do it too.
Right.
And I just kind of kept the ball rolling. Like, honestly, it was set in stone after Riff Raff had me come and do a verse for him.
Right.
Which was Brain Freeze, which was the first time I've
Yeah.
like ever rapped. So it was set in stone. After that, I had gotten so much hatred from people that I was like, no matter what I do, like,
You're gonna get criticism.
yeah, you know
But
what I'm
what were
saying?
they
Like, even
hating
if
on?
people
Like-
still hate me, it's okay because people already hate me and I didn't die.
Right.
I didn't like get uglier.
Right,
I
What
got
didn't.
type
better.
of hate do you usually get? Like what type of?
Oh, I
do
get
they
all
say?
types of shit. Like, you suck. Your music
Oh.
sucks. You're washed up.
The
You're
basics.
old news.
The
you
usual.
you
Oh,
you know
right.
the usual shit. The usual shit that don't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
And after hearing it so much, it doesn't even mean anything anymore, right? Like when you see,
yeah,
or does
I just
it bother
don't
you at
read
all?
shit anymore.
Okay,
I just
yeah,
don't
that's
read
how I
shit
am.
anymore because it's just like,
Yeah. You
I'm
have
never
to.
gonna
have
see
to,
you.
yeah,
And when
yeah.
I block you, and you're gonna really come to, because this has happened. I've blocked people, and I've really met them in real life, and they'd be like, "Can you unblock me?"
Oh my God, that
Why?
happened to
Why
me
would I
too.
do that? You
Yeah.
were bold enough on motherfucking line, bitch. What's
Yeah,
up? You
yeah.
feel me? Like, what do you mean?
Well,
Can
because you
I
don't even
unblock
gotta
you?
remember them. It's the fact that you don't block anybody unless you know you
I
have
only
a reason.
block people that say
Just pop off.
just pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have to see it.
Like you came to my page to
But
talk
they're like,
shit.
I really
Like,
hurt your
Right.
feelings. No, I just don't have to see it.
Right,
You've
right.
actually said the same
Correct.
insult I've heard 3 years in a row. So it's like, one, you're the same as everybody else,
Right.
honestly, which should be the most insulting thing.
You find men do the most hating? Because I know that like Anna's said before, like she gets like more
A
shit
lot
from
of
like
men,
Yeah,
yeah. And
but-
Lexi said that too last time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's
Well,
a lot of
yeah,
male.
I'm the below average idealistic woman for rap.
what do you mean below average?
I'm not like what a female rapper is supposed to look like. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm
Kind
not.
of. I don't know.
Nobody
You're a bad bitch, and
ever.
I feel like every female rapper's
No, but
been bad.
nobody ever was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the idealistic image of who a rapper is or could be is a skinny, 5'3".
Oh, got
little,
you. Yeah. Right. That makes sense.
Woman.
Because when you look at like Lil' Kim, you look at you look at Nicki. Yeah, you look at
They're
like
very voluptuous.
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
nice boobs,
Right.
nice ass.
they cater to what the men who are listening to rap want to see.
Yeah, exactly. And
I agree with you on that. That
I'm
makes
not
sense.
hating on it. I'm not hating on it because I love thick women. Like I like that's a dream. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ballsy enough to get work done.
Right.
And a lot of men.
Have you thought about it?
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Actually, Ben Baller a couple years ago offered me $10K to get my boobs done.
Who's
Really?
Ben
He came
Baller?
for me online.
Who's Ben Baller?
He does jewelry, right?
It's an old thing. I have a whole interview with DJ Vlad about it. DJ Vlad hit me up and was like, come in and talk about it. And I
Right.
had to literally just.
Wait, so he messaged you and told you
He
that?
tweeted me he tweeted me a long time ago and said something like, you look like Urkel from, he said some shit like, you look hella goofy, and I didn't laugh, and he was like, it was a joke. No, it wasn't a joke.
Right. There's the truth in every joke.
So then he would keep coming for me every time I dropped something. And
That's
then one day he
random.
was like, I'll give you $10K for your titties, and I was like, okay, where's the $10K at? You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
Come with the bag.
What's up with that $10K, huh? I'm actually
The only
liking the
time you
sound of that.
respond.
Yeah, $10K for titties. My bitch just got some nice ass titties for $75, so I'm pocketing the
Right.
rest.
Right.
You know? And he hasn't said shit to me since then. But men are very, very, very fucked up and are very harsh on what women should look like within the music industry.
Right.
And
not
it's
even just
hard
rap.
to be a woman in the music industry. Like you don't really hear like how many male artists are there compared
Yeah,
to
it's crazy.
female rappers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And male
Honestly.
artists could not brush. They could wear the same outfit every day in the row
Right.
with the same
Dirty ass
shoes. They don't even
fingernails.
have
That's
to
a fact.
brush their
That's a
teeth.
fact.
Yeah.
And girls will be like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
just 'cause he's a rapper.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's so fine. Look at his
Yeah.
white tee and blue jeans. He wears every fucking day."
That's
If
a
I
fact.
wore a white tee, the same blue jeans and the same tennis shoes every single fucking
Crucified.
day,
You're getting crucified on social media.
every single day, bro.
And the
Nah, they
internet
ain't
never
fucking with me.
fails.
I ain't
You'll be-
fashionable.
you'll
I'm
be in
none of this
memes
shit.
everywhere. You'll be in memes everywhere.
Oh yeah, they'd be like, look at this bitch wearing the same ass clothes. But yet, if 21 Savage wore the same ass thing every day, a red tee and some black
Right.
jeans, you're gonna
Like,
think
that's
that's
so dope.
tight.
He wears the same
That's
thing
a
all the
uniform.
time.
Yeah, they'll come
He's
with
a
the
real
they'll come
nigga.
with
He's
the
a
evil.
real nigga.
Yeah. Nah, that
That's
nigga
some
ain't
real
gotta
shit.
change. He's a real nigga. Why
Right.
would the nigga put on jeans from the white man?
Exactly.
But it's crazy because I do get these things where sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just wear a white tee for every performance ever.
Yeah.
But then I can't do it. I like the outfits. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm a
of
girl. I
course.
like the little outfits. I like
Yeah,
getting that
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
together and shit. So
And you have to
it's-
front on everybody that talks shit. That's what you need to do.
But
Just
yeah,
like you
men
had
are
to do
very-
that girl that first time.
Men
You
are
just gotta
very
keep doing
crucial
that.
to women.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. I think it's just for some reason like dudes be mad petty if they feel like they can't fuck. It's a blow to their ego. So the way that they alleviate that blow is by trying to just slander you. You know what I'm saying? By demoralizing you so that it puts them back on the pedestal.
Yeah,
that they
it's
believe
just
themselves to
ridiculous.
be.
At the end of the day, not to like toot my own horn, but like I done what I've done. I've did, it's set in stone.
Right.
I'm very humble. I never give myself enough credit. I've like set trends. I've taken trends away. I've
For
already
sure.
done it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just like you can't take shit away from me.
Right.
No matter how much you don't like me.
Well, you built it on your own. So
I
no
built
one
it
could
on my own.
destroy
This
it,
whole
you.
thing from what I said from the beginning, this whole thing, my whole career is about hustle.
Right.
It's about you could look like whatever you want to look like and get the same amount of money
Absolutely.
as anybody else out here.
Absolutely.
In a different lane.
Absolutely.
You don't have to follow the same lane everybody's doing. There's so many lanes out here for people to take over and own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and I think that's
feel
what's
it.
I think that's what's dope about you is that there's a lot of artists who should learn from you. I always say like you're really inspiring that like because you've been indie your whole career. It's probably been like what 6-7 years now.
no, okay. Wow.
Nah, I just feel because let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. The first time I was introduced
Back
to
it
Lil
up.
Debbie was when I was in college, right? Freshman. And I came home from college in North Carolina. I'm in Boston. My brother has his laptop up. There's a screensaver on there. I'm like, who the fuck is this badass little white bitch that's sitting in the tub?
Yeah, there's a
That's me,
screensaver.
boo.
She was in the tub. Yeah, my
Oh,
brother.
that's
He's like,
cute.
yo,
That's
he's
dope.
like, yo, that's Lil Debbie. She's bad as fuck. And I'm like, Lil Debbie. I'm like, who is she? He's like, she fuck with Krayshawn. She's from the Bay, bro. She's dope. She's bad as fuck. I love her.
Shout out to your brother.
Yeah, he went on a tangent. Yeah, you met him a couple times too. Yeah, but he went on a tangent, and I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. So that was like 6 years ago. I feel like.
So I've been in the game for 6 years, but I've only been rapping for like 4.
She
Just
took
calm
it
down.
She took it as like a blow. Like, okay, so I've been around a little bit. What? So I've been here for a while. What?
Yo, but it's really hard as a female to even be where I'm at, and the only way rappers really even make money is merchandise and shows. If you're not doing either of those, I do not know how you're making money.
Publishing
Period.
comes every 9 months.
I'm independent. All my music comes out of Lil Debbie production or something like that. Like under it's something like that.
My manager set up for me.
It's under my name though. You know what I'm saying? Everything. If I decide to fuck with a label, I might have better PR and things like that, like a big bus, better clothes.
Gotta pay that money back though.
You gotta pay that back.
Do you want to sign to a label?
I've always said if the position, if it was the right
situation and made sense.
Yeah.
It's like a relationship. I feel like you're just in this space where everything has to make
People
sense.
think that
no labels.
labels haven't came to me.
Right.
And it's not that labels, not to like, you know what I'm saying? Like 21 Savage said like everybody's treating me crazy because I haven't signed a deal. And it's like, I haven't signed a deal because I personally didn't want to, because I have things like my own weed strain and things like that I don't want to break bread with hella people with.
Exactly.
It's all about my bread. It's not about me flossing on you that I'm fucking signed. You know what I'm saying? That's not the point.
Well, and I think the other thing is that, like, I think people tend to forget, influencers, especially celebrities, like whatever it is that you want to call yourself, people tend to forget that, like, what y'all do is a job. It doesn't, like, people tend to glorify people who make like millions of dollars and they have like the #1 record or whatever it is, or like if you're a model, like you're on every billboard or like you're on television commercials. But it's like, yo, what you're doing is a job. If you're not only making a way for yourself to be able to pay your bills, but you're blessed and fortunate enough to have more money to be able to do what you want when you want to do it, then like, yo, you're living the American fucking dream. You're owning your own business. You're waking up and going to sleep when you want to, and you're able to work with the people that you want to work with. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly. People, and it goes back to my music. People are always making fun of me about my music. Oh, you're not talented. You work with like multiple people. And it's like, you don't know how the music industry works.
Right.
Songs are pre-written for people all the time.
100%.
Not to say my songs are pre-written at all. They're not. I sit with somebody and I work with somebody. I work with multiple people, even on the production side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in this game. I'm here to work with people because I want to work with other people.
Right.
Of course, you don't want to do it all by yourself.
Like, why would I want to?
Point?
It would be amazing if I could do that, but like I'm here to build relationships and be able to share talent and be able to work with other people that are talented, maybe more talented than me.
Yeah, it's called a market for a reason. There's a lot of other things.
There's writers that get paid millions,
right,
that people don't know about.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Oh my god, I know. I never even knew who he was, and when I got the breakdown on him, and I met him before, and you would never even know. He's such a sweet guy.
He's
like
a regular looking dude.
I couldn't even believe.
There's a lot of people that do writing and then become artists.
Right. Yeah, The Dream, Kerry Hilson.
Right.
Pooh Bear, I mean, low key, Pooh Bear kind of has some records out right now where like he has like, I mean, with EDM producers and shit. I seen one at the gym the other day, but big time record, like we've probably all heard it, but you know, all them EDM records start to sound the same when they're in rotation. But like he's in the video now, and it's Pooh Bear featuring, and like to me that was dope because the motherfucker has written, God, he probably has.
That's
more
why DJs are
records.
tight,
because
they do shit like that.
Exactly.
They're willing to fuck with the person that doesn't have millions of followers because that's not what it's about.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Yo, I hope a lot of artists out there heard that statement right there. That's the realest shit ever, yo. Respect the DJs, man.
Yeah, that's
So, working in the industry, do you get a lot of male rappers that try to holler at you and slide in your DMs and all that good stuff?
Dicks in the DM?
No, nobody sends me dick pics. That would be crazy, though.
Really?
No, not any rapper.
Okay.
No, not rapper.
I'm like, wait, I know you got some dick pics before.
Yeah.
You get dicks,
yeah, I get dick pics.
Now, you ain't fucked in a year. Do you ever just look at, like, want to be like, that's a pretty dick?
No, but I do look at dicks and I'm like, that's a scary motherfucker.
Really?
That shit is ugly. That shit's crooked. That's scary. Why it look like that there. Bitches, I be zooming in.
Oh, you put it in the group chat. Like, bitch, look
I'm
at
a
this dick
girl.
that just came
Of
through.
course, it goes in the group chat.
I always
What?
say every dick that goes to a girl's phone ends up in another girl's phone, right? In the group
Depending
chat.
whether
If
it's bad
really
enough or good
disgusting.
enough.
Right. No,
depends
usually when
what?
it's the worst is when it gets sent around.
Yeah.
If it's okay, you just think, just
If
keep
it's
it to
good,
yourself.
sometimes you don't want to even share it to your
That
homegirl.
shit's fucked up. I've dealt with that in my past where women have been like, oh yeah, so and so asked, like we weren't even dating, but we had sex. It's like, oh, so and so asked, was it good? I told him I couldn't remember. I told him it was alright. I'm like, well, how would you do that? Cause I ain't trying to have them bitches know what's up and then try to holler at you. I'm like,
I told
nigga,
him you
it's my
had okay
reputation
dick.
on the line, nigga. It's my reputation. And I'm like, skin, you about to
Oh,
have
he had
bitches
okay
walking
dick,
around.
and it was
Right. I was
I'm
like,
like, you
nah,
don't
it was kind of
remember?
whack. He was trash.
Wait, have y'all done that before?
Yes, I definitely have. Like his shit was whack.
I don't
Yo,
know.
and you-
Because
and-
bitches are grimy. They'll try to fuck him. No, I'm
But
good.
you understand how it makes a guy look now? You got this nigga walking around confident as ever still, because the dick that he gave you was good, so he's confident about it. And then all these other bitches like, that nigga over there.
he
walk
got
right.
mediocre dick.
Yeah. Average dick ass. You know. But
So, as far as rappers go, though, have you had any of them going in there trying to
I mean,
act
yeah.
like it's work oriented, but actually try to like switch it up and
that's
Yeah,
always
of course,
the plan.
100%. But it's not as much as you would think.
right.
Word.
But there's a lot of bitches in the world. You feel me? I just I think a lot of male rappers just know I don't be fucking like that.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
so
they know
there's
now.
really no point.
Yeah. Debbie, like,
I'm
the shit
really
out the chastity
scared.
belt.
That
Don't
type
even
of shit
try.
scares me. It's scary. The track run or miles or whatever the fuck your track record is scary.
Oh.
Oh, I
Men's
see.
track
Yeah.
records are fucking
And
scary.
the thing is, guys be out here fucking raw, like like that's just what they do. A majority of the time, right
No,
or wrong.
yeah, 100%. I'm kicking with a lot of dudes. The type
Right.
of shit they say, I'll be there like, oh, I'm gonna be single till I'm like 37.
Right, because it's
Like-
scary, because that's your life. And
But
all
there's
reality,
niggas in
people
the
forget
industry.
about
I'm
that.
talking niggas like who we listen to who are fans of, who are selling hundreds of millions of records.
Yes.
Who I know, and like, bro, I got like 4 homegirls who live in different parts of the country, and they
And they're
all
all
fuck
fucking
this
them
one
raw.
celebrity, and they're like,
Yeah.
yo, that nigga didn't wear a condom. I'm like, this nigga must not wear condoms with nobody.
And that's
That
just
is
the girls that we
fucking
know.
scary.
Never
Right.
mind all the girls on tour, all the girls overseas, just all of that. You don't. These people, like
Yeah.
you. Please strap up. Please.
Yeah, please use condoms. Dudes,
I'm being
please
serious.
use condoms.
Yeah. Nah,
Like that shit is fucking scary.
Unless it's with your girl.
I'm not blaming just men, but I'm just saying, like, as a woman, like,
Right.
and I live in LA,
Yep.
I'm scared.
So are you
feel
looking
you.
for? I mean, like, I know you're not looking for a guy. It's very clear, but you know, I'm trying to think how to phrase it.
But I'm
differently.
sure if a good situation came around,
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah. It's not that she's not looking for
Right.
it. Like she's not
you want it
gonna-
between looking.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody wants
exactly.
that. I
If
think
a good
everybody
guy
in the right
came
mind
around-
I
wants
just
a
don't
good
even
relationship.
think it's. I'm where I'm at right now. It's like wouldn't be good for my mindset to be so focused on a man, or whether
Right.
it's a good way, whether it's a good way in a positive way or in a bad way.
Right.
I just
So what kind of men? What do you look for in a man though? Like what kind of men are you into?
I would say
Like does he have to be
tall, dark, and
funny?
handsome. No,
No, but for real, that's what it is.
nah. I mean, you have to be funny.
Well,
You
you're a
have to
funny
be
bitch.
funny. I am really funny.
She's
I
like,
laugh
I'm
all the
fucking
time at
hilarious.
myself.
You serious?
Funny bitch. But he has to be funny, and he has to be controlling, and he has to, not that you have to be controlling, but he has to know how to control me or our situation.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I like that. I do. I really like
You
that.
want to
So
be
you're
controlled. That's why you
submissive.
like East Coast niggas.
Yeah, I like aggressive. I like to be controlled, but I also like manners, like opening
course,
a
it's
door.
balance.
Or,
Is that like with sex too? Do you like to have them be in control, or are you more in control?
You like to be
I like
strangled
it
every
both
now
ways.
and
then?
In
Okay.
sex, it's definitely both ways, but I do like to be controlled in sex as well because
Yeah.
I control everything.
Yeah, you have a strong personality, so it's good when somebody could come around.
You run your own business.
Yeah, no, I get it. I love that.
You make all your choices. You wake up like, do I want to run it today or not?
Right.
Literally the whole thing. Do I feel like answering
a
any of these
tweet.
questions?
That's a
I wanna
fucking tweet.
tweet that.
Yo,
Do I
got
wanna run it today
quotables,
or
man.
not?
Yeah, do I want to run my business today or have someone else do it for me? Like,
But I want to just chill today and just take
yo,
today
you
off.
said that so genuine too, like passionate.
I'm
Like,
actually tweeting that right
you know
now.
how it is, Anna. Like you wake up some mornings and you're like, do I want to run this business today or,
Or
not?
not.
And then you get on the phone and you're like, in your case, Danny, hey yo, the whole business thing today, just not on my agenda. Like you got it though, right? Okay.
You can do this, right? No, that's why I need a man that can really like lay it down in all areas of my life.
I want to talk about that, okay? Like, I'm going to be me as a guy and step in.
Okay.
And, like, just kind of, like, segue this conversation off of that. So, like, what turns you on sexually?
Sexually, it's probably, like, how a man grabs me.
That's the masculinity aspect of things, right?
Yeah. What turns me, I don't know. Like when I get my nipples played with, I don't know. I'm like an easy
me
ass
too.
bitch. You feel me? Like I ain't had sex in hella long, so it's like, yo.
You're about to get super turned on.
Yeah,
Probably
like, what are you
kissing.
talking about? Like,
the shit marinated right now. It's been marinated for a year. Somebody got to jump in the oven.
but I don't. It's like really, I'm really, really like picky. Like I'm about hygiene. I could be turned off so easily. I gotta look at your hands.
Well, you're real big on hygiene anyway. Even on your social media, you're always promoting
I'm
good
very
products
big
and
on
shit.
hygiene. I'm very big on 2 showers a day as a woman.
Yes.
Washing your face 2 times a day, maybe 3. Brushing your teeth. I'm very, very big on hygiene. So for a man, you gotta wash your hands after you piss. You gotta
Really?
You
That
gotta
real?
What in
You
life?
probably- you
what
probably
in-
had a man who's done that, though, just saying, no, we
What
don't really
in
do that.
life
Really?
We
gives
pretend to, we
gives
don't
men
really
a
do
pass?
God, we
Simon,
pretend to.
do we wash our fucking
They're
hands after we
holding their
piss?
dick and they just.
What
No.
in life? What
Simon's a
in
good
life
guy,
gave
he
you a
does.
pass that makes you feel like you could whip your dick out, hold it, piss, put it back? You didn't wipe your dick. First of all, you don't even wipe.
my dick.
Right, that's true.
And then you
No.
walk out and you touch that
If
hand
I
when you
touch
walk
my
out the
someone's
door.
arm,
hand,
is
like,
it okay
nice
for me
to
to
meet
touch
you.
my leg or my chest or my neck? Then why can't I touch my penis? It's an external part
It's
of my body.
rude. What if I go and put my fingers up
That's
my
on the
vagina
inside. You
and
got
then
shit marinating on the inside of
Nah,
that bitch. It's an
see,
oven.
I'm not for
my
that.
shit is hanging outside. It's
That's
like
fucking weird,
it's a
bro.
limb.
Wipe your little pee pee, wash your motherfucking hands, and then come holla at me.
so you make let me ask you a
I
question.
don't make anybody do anything. I like to think that the men I'm dating do it.
I didn't even get to finish my question because I'm about to put your ass on Front Street since you want to come for me, my nigga.
What?
So you ain't never been in a situation where it's your man or a nigga you just so attracted to and you just pull the dick out and start sucking?
Wait.
Ooh.
Oh wait, you
Of
want him
course.
to? Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so why is it okay for me not to hold my penis, but you can hold it in your mouth?
Well, because
Without
that's
me
her
taking a shot.
boyfriend
What
or
I'm
someone
saying
she's
is-
dealing with. You're gonna
is
go
I
shake
want
a random
somebody-
person's hand. Hello.
What I'm
Okay.
saying is, when I date people, I'm thinking that they're washing their hands after they suck their dick.
I
and
totally
shit.
come out of the urinal and shake heads.
I mean,
Just being honest,
like,
I
hey, nice
totally
to meet
do.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, but bitches be throwing up in the bathroom and coming out and kissing niggas at the club. Now, it's never happened to me because I've never been the guy to
Well,
kiss in the
I
club.
don't even kiss people like that.
You don't even kiss men. You
That's,
just
that's very intimate. you
Yeah,
know?
that's too intimate for me.
You feel me? Like,
I have to really like you to sit there and make out
that's
with you.
very
Like, I have to
intimate.
really
That's why
like you.
hoes don't
You look
be.
very passionate, Debbie. Like you look like the side profile shot that comes from like the romantic movies, like The Notebook, where a guy has a hand behind your neck, underneath
That's
your hair.
very sweet. It's
And-
because I have a perfect nose.
Yeah, like
You really do.
you have a very,
I know,
very pretty
right?
side
Really cute.
profile. I think
Thank
that is
you.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's really good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you
God didn't give me titties, but he gave me a perfect nose.
I like little titties.
Thank you.
Me too.
Yeah, I
And a
like
nice
little
butt.
titties. Yeah,
That's perfect.
Yo, it's such a petite, like feminine frame. Like I don't.
Yeah, I got a nice ass.
You do have a nice ass. But that went totally left. That was. I answered
thought we were
that
talking about
way
my ass,
too-
my bad.
Yeah, I answered that way too quick, way too sincere. Wait. So talk about the ass. So tell, what's your favorite sex position?
I like to.
I don't remember.
No.
It's been too long.
I think I like to be on top. I
Me
think
too.
I like to
That's
be
my
on top.
favorite.
Y'all are such type A females, man. Y'all are type A.
We have
as
a lot
fuck.
in common.
Yeah, I like to be on top. I like to be strangled, but like not without my permission.
Exactly.
this.
You gotta ask
You
first.
gotta ask her that.
You want to pull this hair? You gotta ask first.
Yeah.
No.
There was a female I knew who was like, I'm like, she actual homegirl, never hooked up with her. She was like, I'm like, ain't you on the pill though? Yeah, I'm on the pill, but he fucking came with me last night. Well, like, that's what it's for. No, nigga, you gotta ask permission to do some shit. I'm like, in the moment, yo, by the way, babe, you mind if I shoot this off inside of you?
Or at least say it. Yeah, just for if you don't really.
I feel like if you're on birth control, you kind of like are expecting that to happen, though. Is that fucked up for me to say?
No, I feel like.
I mean,
that's-
I take birth control right now, but I take it for my skin.
Any girl who's ever been on birth control, to me, that's an open door. I don't need no key.
To
I
come
don't
at
need no
me.
permission. I don't
That's
need no
fucked up.
fucking.
You don't need no key?
search warrant. No, I don't need none
That's
of that.
what
nigga.
you're gonna say.
If you're
to
on birth
women?
control and I'm inside of you with no condom, then I'm shooting.
If I
off
know
inside
you want
you.
birth control, bitch, that's an open door. I'm in it.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm
you're
in it. I'm all the
I'm
way
coming
in the fridge.
inside of you.
Yeah.
I've poured
Every time.
cereal out. Nah,
And they're not going to keep the baby because if they wanted a baby, they want to be on birth control. So you're in the clear. as
Yeah,
that.
but like she said,
That
she
is
takes,
so
she takes
wild.
birth
Men are
control
wild.
for her
Wait,
skin.
you take birth control right now?
Yes, I take it for my skin. I'm literally prescribed birth control from my dermatologist.
Yo, the next dude who you fuck is gonna be so lit.
He's gonna be so juiced.
You're so well kept. Like, you're in a good headspace. You're happy. Your pussy's untouched for a year. Like,
I
you're
get my
on birth
nails
control.
done every week and a half. You feel me?
Like, yo, you're about to be so. He's about to be
that's
so
what I'm
lit. I
saying.
can't
I'm
wait.
just trying to be the littest Debbie I can be for the littest man that I can meet.
Word.
That's dope.
Hey,
That's dope.
That
I
was
feel
some
it.
good rhyming right there.
That
No
was.
doubt.
All day.
Well, so let's talk about the real quick because we only have about another 15 minutes up or so. But let's talk about the cannabis real quick.
Oh yeah, let's talk about my cannabis.
Talk to me about it, please.
I do have a cannabis line called Cakes.
Yeah.
On Instagram, it's the Cakes Life. On Twitter, it's the Cakes Life.
Right. So that makes sense. Why? I mean, your screen name is Debbie Cakes.
Debbie Cakes, yeah.
Debbie Cakes 420. Mm-hmm. Right. On all social media.
Yeah.
No,
and Twitter?
Instagram is Debbie Cakes 420. Twitter is Lil Debbie with a 1L Debbie. Snapchat, it's Lil Lit 420.
Lit 420.
Lil Lit.
Oh, Lil Lit.
Lil Lit
I don't
420.
even be
Lil
using
Lit.
Snapchat, bro.
I love Snapchat.
Me
I can't
too.
be
It's
using
so much
Snapchat.
fun.
I'm in a relationship. It's bad news for me.
Okay. Well, anyways, this ain't about
She
you.
literally told me don't
Right.
use Snapchat.
That's dope. That's dope that you don't.
I love Snapchat.
Good for you.
I'm in too deep at this point, but yeah, it ain't about me. Go ahead.
So, yeah, it's called Cakes, and it's an edibles line, but I also do have a weed strain. I have a live resin, and for those who don't know what live resin is a type of wax, type of oil.
Oh, okay.
Like
dabs?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
So edibles, weed, live resin. I have merchandise.
So how do they go about order? Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you buy it? How do you order it?
So as of right now, we just got our packaging back, and we're not actually currently in any dispensaries as of
Okay.
right now. There is lots of legal things that go behind owning a weed business,
For sure.
and
Right,
I'm
of course.
legally trying to make money and legally
Right.
keep my money and not
Yeah.
get, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying,
course,
not
of
have the
course.
IRS on me or anything. So
Because then they start opening doors to search.
yeah, because I'm really
everything.
like trying to do this as a real business. I'm
Right.
just not out here selling dope. I could just be selling dope.
You
I
did sell
do,
dope.
I do, and I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a real business lady.
Yep.
Trying to get up
It
out of
started
the
with
game.
edibles though. So I
Okay.
was like, I wanted to do a weed line. I knew I wanted a weed brand. I've been smoking weed for a very, very long time before it was trendy to be online doing that type of shit.
Right.
Like I used to post pictures like 4 years ago with 10 pounds.
That's a fact.
And Danny would call me, my manager would call me, would like, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you doing?
that's illegal.
It's illegal. Get that shit out of there. And I'm like, no, bro, we're in an untapped market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you can get his standpoint though as a manager because he's like, yo, I'm also your manager, and there's two things that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
A, I'm gonna have to bail your ass out of a situation, or B, they're gonna throw me into it as well.
yeah, and this was like 4 or 5
Like, yo,
years
you her
ago.
business partner. You ain't know
Yeah,
she had
'cause
10,
it is huge
10
now.
pounds.
It's
Weed
just
is
so
huge
normal.
now. So I had known at that time that it was gonna, kind of start picking up.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, we got to do these cakes.
sure.
We got to do these edibles. And
sure.
I'm like, we'll do the edibles, and then we'll introduce our weed strain in the live resin. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
It was already a graphic I had thought of in my mind, and it was like pre-drawn out. And I had to just give it to the graphic artist, and they had to kind of just tweak it a little.
Right.
But it took me 7 or 8 months.
Because you wanted the perfect
I
one.
wanted perfect. I needed
Right.
the font to be right for cakes. There was just like certain things I needed. Then it was
For sure.
packaging. Packaging. There's like all types of shit for packaging. It can't be a see-through. You can't see it. It can't look like
Oh,
candy.
shit.
It can't look good enough for a child to eat.
I didn't
There's
even know
like
shit like that.
certain like things. So we had to keep going back, and the bag was too small. The edibles didn't fit in the bag, so then we had to get it sent back again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
So
it
it was a
took
long process.
a long time, and I'm not trying to just put something out to put something out. Anybody could do that, especially on Instagram. You could have a faulty business. you know?
Exactly. All the time.
So that's where I'm at. I've been
Word.
selling all of my cakes at weed festivals.
Okay.
So if I do High Times events or any other types of weed festivals, you could usually buy my weed products there.
Do you have like a little booth set up and stuff?
Yeah, I have a
That's cool.
booth. I'm usually at the booth. I'm always at the booth.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm always
really,
at the
you
booth.
really be like, I hate it because it's so oversaturated now, the term like for the culture. But like you really, really with the shit. It's not just music, but like especially cannabis. Like you're very hands-on with like your consumers, your fans, your supporters, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not like hard to get to or have a conversation with whenever you're in the spot.
I feel like since I'm independent, I feel like everything I do is a choice,
For
like
sure.
I'm saying.
Right.
And so it's everything I want to do. So I'm 100% into that. I'm not good at putting on a costume.
Right.
That's maybe why I'm not where I could be at. You know what I'm saying, in the industry. You
But
know,
but you like where you at. Right now.
I like where I'm at.
That's where it's at.
It was about showing people that I could improve over the years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think that that's what I'm doing, and I think I'm putting in work, and I feel like people are finally kind of starting to notice that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just hope people have more respect for indie female artists in general, whether it's singing, rapping, graphics, whatever it is.
Right.
It's still like a hostile environment for us.
For sure.
It's still fucking male dominated. I mean, one time
Right.
you sent me, you literally were like, yo, this is gonna go up on Woo Whoop's website, and they tweeted it, and the front picture was of me like like doing a dumbass
I hate
face.
this
Wait,
shit.
what was it for?
It was a still shot, but like, you know how videos have still shots?
Yeah.
It was a still shot for the Raw
For the Raw Cypher.
the Raw
Yeah,
Cypher
she did it with
on
Dave
another
East and
company's
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But they
Okay.
tweeted it, and I'd hit Ace like, yo, I'm not retweeting this or even
Right.
acknowledging
Understandable.
Yeah,
so.
like that's what I'm saying.
it. And
Why
it
would they
wasn't
do
even
that?
to be a bitch, but he was like, oh, they didn't even think about it. No, they didn't think about
Right,
it. But
right.
if you want to fuck women and you like women, what do women care about? What the fuck we look like? So
Right.
why wouldn't I care?
Say it again, nigga. Say it again,
But
Dad.
I'm just
always
saying
telling
in
you that.
general, it's very like, even when you were like, the artist was like, what would it be like to be on tour with a girl? They knew all these things. It's very intimidating, and not even in a negative way for
Right.
men to respect or understand women in this industry.
Right.
And in a lot of industries in general, a lot of women are underpaid. But
Right. So I got a request, right? So I want let's take another break, right? But I want to play another record off your Project Debbie because I'm such a fan of it. But I'm gonna fucking pick.
oh, you're picking it?
I want
Yeah,
it to
what
be.
song are you
I want it to be
choosing?
Damn, yo. I'm such a fan of that record.
Damn.
It's actually called Damn. Yes, for the people who listen.
Damn.
Yeah, I fuck with the record, yo. The flow is crazy. That's the other thing is I want y'all motherfuckers to really pay attention. Debbie's really fucking rapping, yo. Like, now I'm being honest.
dope.
I'm being honest. I've always liked your music, but like you were very Bay sick, what they call, right? Bay
Oh
area,
yeah,
Bay sick.
I
You-
started that whole little doot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your little,
the little plucks and shit. And it's like on this project, you're really, really fucking rapping. I remember when you played it for me, I couldn't fucking
It
believe.
was my first album. I
Yeah.
had to show people like I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I just played it dumb
Right.
from the beginning, and I wasn't good then. Of course,
Right.
I wasn't good because I didn't know what the fuck I was
Yeah,
doing.
you just threw
I didn't
yourself
start
into
off
this.
freestyle battling.
Right.
Like, come on now, bro. Like,
Right.
I wasn't doing that
Right.
shit. I thought I was gonna be a fucking stylist. I started rapping to be a fucking asshole.
Right, but you
You
popping
took it all the
now.
way there. Wait, so when did you drop the album?
I dropped the album
Like 3 months ago, maybe.
2016.
That's like 2 weeks ago.
November-ish.
It doesn't say when. I don't really remember. I'm sorry. I have really bad memory.
Nah,
But
it's all good.
it's been out for like
3
6 or
months. Really? No fucking way.
No?
Debbie.
4 months?
Y'all artists are crazy with this shit,
Oh,
man.
wait,
Y'all
when did
really
I tweet about
it's like
it?
Y'all,
Hold
put,
on.
y'all
I
work
tweeted
hard on
about
a
it.
project, put it out, and then just like it's like
They're
gone.
over it.
So
Because they heard the music so much that they're over it.
2016.
Oh, so that's June.
Oh.
That came out in June. Jesus. Well, yeah, like yeah, it's like wow, it's like
6
5
months.
months. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay,
told
so
you.
good.
So
Okay.
Fuck me then.
No, but
Fuck me.
I thank you. Thank you. Because you
Feels
must
new
like,
to me.
yeah, that's
Feels new to me.
dope.
I'm still
Yeah.
rocking this shit, man. So let's
Right.
get into it. Let's listen to this record called "Damn" by Lil Debbie. You're listening to Playboy Radio up in the AM with Anna
In the
Montana.
AM.
Look at
Turn
that.
up.
I got yelled at for smoking dope.
Word.
And she's still smoking.
And I'm still
She don't give a fuck.
So we just heard the record "Damn." Hella hard. So I just want everybody to hear that shit. The project is amazing. It was your first time charting.
First time what?
It was your first time charting, Debbie. You charted on iTunes.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that was
It
the
was your
first
first time doing that.
I don't know if yeah, I guess it was my first. I actually made it on the Billboard record little like chart
Yeah.
thing, which is like
That's
not
the
put
real
out
chart.
publicly, but a lot of people in the industry look
They
at
take
that.
notice to
yeah,
that.
they take notice to that, and
Absolutely.
it's
Huge, that's
crazy
huge.
because I mean I didn't have a song on the radio or nothing.
Yeah.
That's
Or I had
dope.
Break It Down was actually on the radio in a couple spots, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? But,
XM Radio.
I think it was regular radio. I don't really know.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably in Dallas.
No, it was in
love
Cali.
your
You
ass.
just like taking me down
Right,
levels. It's probably like,
was in
bruh,
Dallas.
no, fuck with me. It was on the
I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I
was
just know how much.
probably,
I just know
bruh.
they love you in Texas, so I'm just thinking, like, the
I
first
love
time, just like,
Texas.
yeah, they fuck with you heavy.
Where's your biggest fan base from?
Some of the biggest shows I've had have been in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So I would say
And Texas is huge. So
Texas
that's
is
good.
huge. They love music. They have their whole own culture of music down there. And we're very much alike. People from the Bay and people from Texas are very, very much alike in like some weird way.
Even
Y'all
your
sound alike,
accents,
too,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, people be like, you
I
have an
always used to get
accent. And I'm like,
confused.
no, I'm from Cali. They're like, no, you have an accent. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it does. It sounds southern.
it's, yeah, which is weird. It's very weird. But,
It's cute though.
so yeah, my biggest shows are in Texas. I love Texas. It's lit. I'll be there for South by this year. Are you going to South by? Are you going to South by?
I'm not. But
I don't-
I heard it sounds fun. I
Yeah.
mean, I've never been, but I heard it's really
I'm
fun.
gonna
South
go
by
this year.
Southwest?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
South
this
by
year for sure.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I went like 3 years ago, but I just haven't gone recently, to be honest with you, because I personally didn't feel like I needed to be. Because I'm just like, okay, y'all all go down there, and then y'all come
I mean,
back
this
to
is
LA.
going to be like my 5th year. I feel you. I don't feel like I need to be there.
It's still nah,
But
you
it's
do
fun.
that
Like I
as an
said, I
artist. You
saw
gotta show
21
face.
Savage last year at South by, and there was 30 people there. You know what I'm saying? We were kicking it. You know, it was
Word.
just like you meet a lot of people. And you actually get to meet them.
Oh no, you're getting drunk at night. You're hanging out
You're-
during the day. Like it's like
Oh,
the
so
But
real
you
deal.
don't
go.
sleep.
Yeah,
So
nah.
you
come
don't
with you.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I come with you?
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
should come. Oh my
Yeah.
God,
That'd
what?
be fun.
I'm going now.
Ace,
Let's
just,
go.
Ace just looked at you like, what?
I'm like, yo, it just became a group trip. Like, should we do Big Bear before the winter's over too?
No, but I'll be out there. You just don't sleep. It'd be good
Really?
for
Is
you
it
to
like
have the show
Coachella?
out there. Yeah, but it's like way more ratchet.
It's
okay,
popping
so
as
it's a
fuck though,
ratchet
because like
Coachella.
I love 6th Street. I believe it's
They,
5th or 6th.
yeah,
But,
it's 6th Street. They
yo,
shut down the whole street.
Yo, it's just
Wait,
mad.
it's in Dallas?
No,
No, it's in Austin.
Oh, Austin.
But it's
okay.
mad bars all across from each other, and there's food. and
It's
just
party after
everybody's just
party.
out
There's
there.
party in the
Yeah.
streets. The
Oh,
streets.
that's fun.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm talking about. People are like packed
Music
in
Mardi
with each
Gras,
other.
bro.
Like
And what's cool about it is,
Food is
everybody
good.
becomes humanized because all of the artists who
Are out there in the streets with
yeah,
you.
they're just walking around the streets. You just walk up, dap them up, hello, whatever.
you get in these
Oh,
little
okay.
bikes. There's hundreds of dudes on bikes with
Right.
little things in the back you sit on, and they push you across,
okay. I know what you're
down
talking
6th
about.
Street, half a
Right.
mile you don't want to walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that where I
Like-
went in the summer? I went to Austin, right? Is that where?
yeah,
I was
yeah,
in?
yeah. You just
Oh, so
hosted a
that's
club in
that- okay.
Austin. Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah, that was really
like
cute
5
there.
months ago.
It's in their down. It's like right there in the
Yeah.
middle of that shit, and
Yeah.
it's fucking
cool.
pop,
Crazy.
popping. You
Yo.
don't even have to go into a party to
Yo,
feel
the
like
best
you're at a party.
Halloween I ever had was this recent Halloween, because when we was on tour, right, we performed in Austin on Halloween.
Oh, dope.
So it was like we were in the venue performing and like looking out the windows, just like hoping that the shit would
Austin's
just.
fucking
Yo, we
lit.
couldn't wait for the show, and we're like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm ready to go across there. I was already like talking to like the club people in the bar. People were like, yo, this is who's performing over here. We want to come over. Can you get us a table?
Right.
And it was so crazy in the streets, like Debbie said, that we're fucked up and like. It's like Mardi Gras. It's like we're walking into a bar, we all walk out together, and then we just lose each other because we're all seeing different shit and we're just going about it. Like
It's huge.
Yeah, you don't need
Erica
to like, be
Badu
with-
DJ'd.
Yeah.
I like the Vans thing. You know what I'm saying? I did an all women Vans lineup
Yeah.
out there
She's
last
like
year.
a unicorn, so she probably DJs with no hands. She just gets out on top with the crowd, and it spins
I
itself.
honestly didn't get to see it because some shit had popped off, but like that's the type of dope shit.
That's going
That's
on
there.
all the time. Oh, so have you ever thought about doing DJing?
I started DJing. So I
Okay.
started DJing. I did that for about 4 or 5 months, and I decided that's not what I wanted to do.
You weren't really passionate about it.
Yeah, I was like, nah, and I fucked with these dude heavy hitters, and the heavy hitters put
Yeah,
me
they
on like,
dope.
yo, Paris Hilton's this is studying to be a DJ. If you
Yeah.
want to call it studying, whatever you
Right,
want to
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
And this was 3 or 4 years ago. She's DJ now. That's what she does.
No, I noticed a lot of girls are starting to do
Well,
that.
they
now.
told me that they're like the next big thing is female DJs.
Well, because if you
Right.
can go there and host
Yeah.
and you can DJ, and now you just cashed out the entire register of the club and you monopolized
getting
it.
and you
paid
didn't
to-
perform.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You performed, but you didn't like do like a 45-minute
Right.
singing set.
T-Pain,
You know,
Exactly.
T-Pain makes a fucking killing DJing because he's funny, he drinks.
DJing
and
is
he
hard
knows
though. Let me
music.
tell you that. Like
It
you gotta
is.
Yeah.
really one know what you're doing, and two know about
Or you
music.
get, or you,
You do.
or you just
You have
pay
to
a
know the
DJ,
newest
or you pay a
music.
DJ to just give you that hard drive and just do the mixes for you.
I feel like a lot of girls that are doing that
There's
now
a
that
lot
I see
of
on
people that
Instagram
do
that are
that.
doing that.
That's,
Yeah,
I mean, think about
definitely.
it.
in
It's like,
general, period. People that are popping do
it's
that.
like anything else. It takes more time.
Would that be
to start
considered
a
like lip
business.
singing kind of?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But like the difference is like it's entertainment. It's
Right.
like, are you really crying when you said that
DJing
tear,
is
or did
very
they cut
hard
scenes
though.
and like put the drops in your
Honest
eyes? You know?
to God, DJing is very.
It's hard.
very
Real
I tried
DJ.
it.
Yeah.
I
Real
tried it for like a
DJing.
month.
But you want to know what isn't real DJing to me? When you go to like the club and they playing the top 40 hits.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
DJing, but you're not like a performance DJ. You're
Hey,
a club
man.
DJ. I don't know how
Yeah.
to. I'm not a DJ, but basically my point is that I didn't feel like it was the right route for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew it was a route you could get popping at, but it wasn't like, I'm not that into like.
You needed to be authentic.
I just wasn't into it. Like I didn't want to just, keep like
do something just because someone tells you to do it. Like
I wanted to create.
Right.
I wanted to create,
Right.
and I wanted, and not that you don't create. A lot of DJs are producers as
For
well.
sure, yeah.
You're creating whole songs by
Right.
putting different things together.
Right.
It just wasn't for me. It just
Right.
wasn't for me. It was very hard. I'm like
Well,
off
it ain't
rhythm
for everybody.
anyways.
It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Except when your ass be twerking, you was not off rhythm when you be doing
No,
that.
I wasn't off beat for that.
That little thing be on beat.
But there's a lot of dope female DJs out right now that are beautiful, that know how to, that actually do their thing and produce, and it's dope. I
Yeah.
love, I'm all for that. Get money, you a bitch, get it
Girl power.
the way you can.
I feel you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Every way, whether it's selling pussy or body or weed.
That
or,
was so Bay Area.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you selling pussy, then be the best pussy on the block.
Right, I respect it, bitch.
No, I'm just saying. I got, from the Bay, I got lots of hoe friends, and like I
know
love
your
my
ass
hoe
do.
friends. You know what I'm saying? They got a sense of, they got morality, purposes,
Right.
principle.
Well, everybody has.
They're
Everybody,
clean bitches
yeah,
too.
yeah. Well, you need the host
course.
for the good girls like y'all. Hopefully, not everybody out there is going a year without having sex. Like you are, Deb. But you do need those hoes so that the girls like y'all come across and y'all are more appreciated. So it's all about balance.
Yeah, I love my hoes.
We love them too. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. We heard your whole goddamn current bio. We had the verbal press kit. I mean, like, I think we know everything.
Yeah. So, want to give us your socials so everyone can follow you?
Oh yeah,
Watch you
follow
twerk.
me. Yeah, find out what dates, if I'm performing in a city near you or whatever you want to see me live.
The tour schedule's coming soon.
Yes, it
You're gonna
is.
be posting this.
That's
one.
in March,
will.
you said, right?
Starts March,
Okay.
like March 9th or
So
something.
follow Debbie on
Instagram, Debbie Cakes 420, Twitter, L1L Debbie, Lil Debbie. Snapchat, Lil Lit 420.
Right.
You can find my merchandise, show dates, all that types of shit on my website, which is lildebbie.net.
right.
Okay.
And then
Pull up on Debbie when she comes to a city.
I'm a
to
real
you,
one,
man.
Be nice. Just be nice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's all I ask. Don't
Right.
come out with me with no crazy attitude. I don't. I be high. Sometimes I don't understand what the fuck's going on
around you. No, it's good vibes. Thank you so much for coming today. We had a really good interview.
Definitely.
It was
Very
a good
energy.
time. This is my second interview of 2017.
Oh,
Dope.
dope.
And it was dope.
I'm
You
happy
guys
we
don't
had you
ask like boring ass shit.
We don't
Right,
really
we ask
plan
what
it.
people want to hear.
And you're not in it for like the bad gossip. You're in it for
No.
like dope shit.
Yeah,
Well,
we want to show the real dope you. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I
you
like
feel
that.
me?
And,
I fuck with it.
and we're in this industry, so it's like
Yeah,
when we
I
walk up
get
out of
it.
here,
If
we can have
anybody
real life
gets it-
enemies for that type of shit.
Right, and I get it because I don't
Right.
want those questions asked.
Right.
So I get it.
Right. Right. That's why I'm looking forward to bringing up some more men in here, so I think it's gonna be a little bit more direct. I'll be having to keep it on, like,
You should have a couple in here.
couple.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to hear.
Sure.
I want to hear from Jenna Shay, so I'll be patiently waiting for
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
you love Jenna Shay. I'm actually gonna. Is she from here?
Yeah, she lives here.
Annie, you gotta reach out to her.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Holla at
Hopefully,
Jada.
she doesn't ask you for money.
Holla at Jada.
Like, okay, well, this is how much I charge for the hour.
What y'all want me for?
No.
That's my bitch. She has a good business motto.
Yeah, Annie,
Yeah,
you,
she
you
does.
got. You got.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her. She's
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
For sure. No
Okay, so
doubt.
thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. It was dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're listening to Up in the AM with Anna Montana on Playboy Radio, powered by Dash.
We out.
Mwah.